Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, I've sending the things from the shop where we left the tractors yesterday back down to the grass field. So we've still got quite a bit we can be doing. We've got to be doing. Yeah, no, I'm going here. That's right. Got to be careful. This is a bit of a beast. It really is. Brilliant. Oh wow, that didn't take very long at all. Sure, but this is, oh, I think this is the invisible one. This is the one we can, I think this is the one we can go through. I should be able to do it anyway, really. As preponderous as it is, it should still be alright. And then we've got the manure to do, which we shall have to do. Oh, that's one of them that's, well, that's emptying. Let's grab the, yeah, the only tractor we've got down here, which does get used not quite so much as the others, really, if I'm honest. Now that they're really your ideal for the silver one. This is the smallest by a little. Yeah, there's very little in it, really. It's a nice little tractor, this is, I've got to be honest. Yeah, I've had it on quite a few Let's Plays now. I was there. Right, so I think I was looking a minute ago, we need sunflowers the most. The protein is seemingly the one that is not there. Oh, brilliant, that's another one has finished. Right. Protein sunflowers, I'm not sure how much. Yeah, we're getting a little bit low on some. So we might have to top up, I would say about 5 tons. So let me show you. Yeah, I would say about 5 tons of that. And maybe root crops. It doesn't need it, but it's not going to hurt. Yeah, it's the one that doesn't go down very much at all, though, really. It's, yeah, 7 tons. That's going to be... Oh, we're going a bit mad. I think that's probably it now, then, really. Although, I suppose, being as we don't need the trailers at all, we could leave these as the storage. Of course, I would sheet it down in real life. Obviously, this one hasn't got a cover, but I would have a tarpaulin on hand. Yeah, there are some things you can't simulate, really. You can simulate them now on the floor. Yeah, there's that mod where you can store bales on them, but yeah, it's a shame, really. I suppose you could put them on. It's a shame you can't put them on the ground for that, and it allows you to put something else on, because then you could simulate having it. Although it would only sort of show on the floor, so I suppose it's a little bit. Yeah, it's not quite. But I do like the fact that we've got things like that. No, we don't want this all. I think that's probably enough. Yeah, it is 10 tons. I think we'll top up with the sorghum, which is the most important food for them all, really. Yeah, I was going to say although it is true we've got such a lot of sugar beets, but really we don't go through it a lot at all, which I did know that, so it's weird. Really, we would really need a small field of potatoes or sugar beet, really, as your little bits. You probably do one the first year. I have enjoyed this though, doing the food for them. I really have thoroughly enjoyed it. To actually sort of be sort of self-sufficient. I'm not sure might need to buy some food at the very end. I think may have slightly yeah. I think we've got. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Because I know we've got some in the other one as well. Sorghum. Oh, we've got 84 tons of sorghum. Oh, 6. Yeah. Actually, I don't know that we have the sunflowers. Yeah, that's the one thing that is a bit low, actually, and that does go down a bit more than you think. The sugar beets, it's not going to show because it's literally not in any storage, but it is. I would say we've got. Oh wow, so we're full. Fantastic. We do need to grab the manure. If we stick this one here, we shall grab the manure, which should be roughly about 25 tons, the same as the slurry. We could just bucket it. No, that's way too much. No, it's not an option. It's nice to use this for a change, actually, anyway. Yeah, I've got quite a few things of seeds around from earlier in the year. You know, I never really did use that. Then again, it never turned out to be what I thought it was. Yes, we have my favourite mower in the game as well. But we can't really use it to its maximum on this particular Let's Play. So I'm not going to, I'm going to save that one for another Let's Play where mowing and that really features heavily. Obviously, we couldn't have on this anyway thinking about it because, it's a mod. So we would be breaking our rules of engagement, and when I don't intend doing that. We did it. We achieved the goal that I hoped we would. Right, so we need to grab that bucket. Re-stick that. Ooh, I thought I was going to hit it then. I knew it was going to be close, but right. So I believe it's down by the VGA. Let's pull you forwards because you're going to be in the way. It's very preponderous. Oh, it does. I wasn't sure if it would. I know technically that was not quite there, but I don't want to destroy the equipment. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed about this because I've misjudged this as well. It should still. It's 25 tons, and I think it does do that in about 1 day. So yeah. I think we need to go around on the road and then back in because it's facing inwards. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoy doing these. Really, the pigs for a change. They're not something I've featured an awful lot, but yeah, quite chuffed. Not chuffed about the bucket size though. Yeah. Really would have liked to use a little bit of a bigger bucket than the base game ones, but you know, we made do. It didn't really stop us. Just takes longer. Yeah, like about 10 of these. Whoa, be steady. One thing I will say is it's good at that. A lot of them, when they get too big, you can't get rid of the bucket doesn't close properly. You really do need one of the high tip, like the Brasonades, or yeah, the other high tip. Oh wow, that was quick. And they're expensive, but yeah, they do get the job done, and that's the point. Until you get to a certain point, and you just need the right equipment. And cost doesn't become a factor if you want sort of speed to be a point, really. I think we've got the right equipment though, really, for the farm. I'm quite pleased. We've not got any gaps, I don't think. I've never felt, oh no, I needed that. I mean, we've got sprayers. Oh, I think they're pushing it out at the back. Actually, that's where that bleed was. Yeah, I did see some at the back. I wondered how it was getting there. It's because it's sort of pushing it. Right, and now then, I would imagine we're going to go through till June, and then we're going to get on with cutting the grass. Second to last time. Yeah, I think on this, it is true. I'm going to obviously do the best that I possibly can. And we are going to go just for the sheer, like the pure price of cotton, as it is, the good old-fashioned way that I'm used to doing. It should bring in a really good amount of money, really. That's what I thought. We're a bit money poor in comparison to other Let's Plays with being base game. It does go to show our. I mean, we've concentrated on the pigs, and we could have bought another field. I did think about that yesterday. I thought, do I buy another field? Because there is that other cotton. There's a couple of cotton fields that are quite close to us. I know we could just like fertilise them and that. I thought, well, it's not, don't feel like my effort then or our effort. I know you could, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. But I thought we've already actually done quite well. We've got quite a lot of fields already that we've done through natural growth. So I don't really, and also the grass, it is quite, it does, yeah, the grass side of this, those two grass fields with using normal workers, it is very intensive for myself. It is. So I don't want to prolong this, but I don't want to like do. Yeah, I'm sort of fully aware that I've got a lot of Let's Plays on and I'm juggling, and it's sometimes I think that upsets people because you're not getting to the one Let's Play that they like or things like that. So yeah, I'm very, very much aware of that. I'm wanting to get onto Hills of Tuscany as well. Let's have a look at that. Again, it's had quite two or three updates since we were on the map, so yeah, brilliant. I'm sure we're going to get to that, except from the outside, that little bit that you can see. Let's lift that. Fantastic, not bad. Didn't take too long, really. Yeah, I would like to get the mowing done and the baling. I would say it's gonna be one of the most cash poor Let's Plays I have done in a long time. But I wasn't expecting anything stupendous. But when I say that, we will have. Yeah, I mean, I did already say this a couple of sessions ago, and it is true. I wouldn't class. Obviously, the totting up, we will sell it, but field 16 is the money we had from the top farm. We invested it in a massive field, and that was it. And obviously the BGA and stuff like that as well. But we have bought field 13 and field 15 on top of what we had already. So that we've not done badly. And we've nearly got a mill on hand as well. So I don't feel that we did acquit ourselves too badly. And we haven't cashed up yet anyway. I'd imagine 2.53 million, which I've done on mini-series before now, so it's a little bit, yeah, but it is what it is. Also, you've got to take into consideration, we've got a 400 grand BGA, even though the less said about that, the better, but nevertheless, yeah, we do have that, so, right, let's stick that down here as well. It's probably a better place for the implements anyway, there's plenty of room here. Right, so then, it is 4 o'clock on a March morning anyway, so we've done all jobs now on the fields that we have got. That's the other thing, that's what I was really going to say, was you've then got to do all the jobs, the fertilising, you can't lime. I've always said that I wouldn't lime. You've got the fertiliser, although I know sometimes you buy the fields now and there's no stones on them. It just still seems a little bit, not like field flipping, but a way of augmenting our the money that we've got. I think we could probably buy field 5. Yeah, we could, and we'd still have 300 grand left as well, and that's a big field. Or I'm not sure if we could field afford. Not quite. No, not quite. That would be a nice one to have straight over the train lines. But again, it's that. It's going to be already quite monstrous, the session there where we do that, and it is base game. So, you know, I'm going to leave things as they are, which you could say, well, you've not quite done your best. But I don't know, we've obeyed natural growth, I think. Let's just switch you off. You're a little bit noisy. Right, so then, I think there's nothing more to do. No, we did look at the sale. I think we had No, we didn't. There was a very strange occurrence, and I got a bit confused. Netherlands, we had a cotton harvester drop, and I was going to, obviously I know we're doing a cotton harvest on this one. We're going to do a soybean harvest on that one. cash crop again. Not as good as cotton, I might add. But yeah, then I said, oh, no, actually, it's Horsch Agrovation. It's got cotton. So yeah, my bad. Right, so then we've done all of the feeding, and we do want to go through till 8 o'clock in the morning. Let's just check. I'm almost sure I'm right. Let's just grab one of those tractors and check that we are. Yeah, that is definitely not third growth stage. Definitely not. So we were right. Let's jump back in there. Oh, that is a point. We were, I believe, we were going to do something, so I'm glad we did do that. Stick that, and now then that is a point. No, we are using it for the processors. We are, and the bit of digestates. Yeah, I mean, this is what's slowing us down really, is the BGA is, if we were using the my normal disturb simulation BGA, we would really have done all of that wasted silage, selling silage bales at the BGA. When we've got a BGA sales, it's just sacrilege. It really does go so badly against the bone, really, that I'm used to doing. So really it hurts a little that we're wasting our resources and letting someone else, like cash in on that, because our BGA is so pathetic. I'm not going to mince my words. I am very disappointed in that BGA. It's a big white elephant, and it is big, but it is just, yeah. Least said about it, the better. Right, now then, let's sleep through till the morning, and we will check the sales. Even though it's getting to that point of the Let's Play where you think, well, I can make do with what I've got. Which is a little bit disappointing for me, the farmer, because I like to yeah, it is nice when you see it, but you've got to really go, no, I can't have it because it's no point. Well, there's nothing, no point, there's nothing to have. That's typical. Right, food for the animals, because it is going down a little bit more now. I have noticed every day. Oh, he says, and to this morning it has gone down very little. Even straw is still very high. Yeah. Pubescent, and they're, wow, 50% reproduction, so we need to pay attention. They're nearly out of puberty, and they're, so we've got 2 sets. So we've got to pay attention again. So these are getting up nearly to the point where they're getting that to the 900 odd. Not sure they'll quite get there. Yeah, they're puberty. They're puberty, which is the other, that one there, it's got to be. Yeah, so these ones are not much. Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of a few of them, probably half of each, to thin them out, just to do this in the perfect way that we did last time. But it won't be quite as perfect as the first time because of the natural growth of them. Cotton's coming on apace. It is growing nicely. Yeah, it's still a way to go. Right, anyway, I believe we have work to do on the other field. So, yes, I think so. If we haven't got it now, then... no, wrong one. I thought it was on me. I believe we should be really on that one. Yeah, that's the right green. Brilliant. Stick you, in fact, we could stick you on the very increased headland that we have got now. There are a couple of places that we can tuck where there's no, yeah, the trees thin out and you can almost go to the water. In fact, there's a couple of places you can at the top, I think. Yeah, you can sort of sneak through there as well if you really wanted. So massive. This could have had like something, a production or something on it. I realise that. Right, so then one of these has got the mower. I think it's you. I still haven't washed the mower. That's the one bad thing. Right, so then, with no further ado, yeah, even follow me. I could even do the follow me trick, really, and bail straight after this, but you can't. It is what it is. Yeah, it was a challenge. We rose to the challenge. But it's time for another time lapse, because this is a bit of a monstrous job, so I am going to say my words. going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Last one. Oh no, no, there's a little tiny bit. Well, I don't think I'm going to get a full bale out of it, but yeah, I missed a little bit. And I'm not getting a little tiny bits, but yeah, this is a bit of a almost aligned. Yeah, quite chuffed. I will show us. Yeah, I'll pull up the thing to see how many we did in this session. I think we did 80 or something like that in the last session. So right, let's fold it away for once and be good. Oh, this one doesn't fold away, does it? It's not one of those that's got. Yeah, no, it really is. It's as it is. It's fixed. Yeah, some of the back thing folds up until the quick bale does. I'm sure there's another couple that do as well, but it might be just the quick bale. I've got used to it. Right, so then, now yeah, this is the one I want because this one's low on fuel, not low, but it's getting low. Yeah, and then we're going to look at the animals. I can't believe we've broken a mill. That one popped up on me quite quickly. I looked in the editing and oh, bales, Mr. Smith. Let's just show how many bales we've done in the session. Yeah, this is a split session. I literally, yeah, work got in the way, and so therefore, so it is. 68. So 800. So it really is more like 150 bales. Optimally, yeah, when we do it, like a really good fertilizer and lime, it's 150 odd bales. That's a lot. I remember when I did think, and I know I said this a few times, when 100 bales was a lot. Which Let's Play was it in FS19 where there was a massive field and it always broke over 100 bales, and I used to think, oh, it's so many bales. Oh wow. Rombos broke me of that. Yeah, that really did. I mean, Little House on the Prairie is a monster field. Yeah. Also been wondering, I'm going to go on Hills of Tuscany next. But I'm not sure that I'm not going to go back on Agres Balcones. It's had another update. And it'd be nice to... The trouble is, with going on early, is you often... onto any map, you're showing and highlighting the map, but it's not necessarily finished. And JM Gaming is one of those content creators, map makers that really does puts his all into it. And there's a lot of like features and refinements and all the rest of it. But I think I'd go start from scratch. I did mention that. I think we'd like start on the arid patches and do that. So yeah. If anyone agrees or disagrees, I would always appreciate your... Yeah, I think there are other maps, but it's just that I've got a love at JM Gaming. Obviously, I've been on all of his maps ever since Rizu Forest, and got an awful lot of respect for him. Would want to do... Yeah, it got on my nerves. Obviously, all the updates, I've got to keep switching the XML files, and because it was the ground was so up and down, I couldn't like, and I did spit my dummy. I'd had enough, I really had at that point. But yeah, I think we'd stick on whatever update it's on now at present, which is the update that was, I think it was, yesterday actually. And it was then that I sort of thought about it, and I thought, yeah, I really would like to. I did always plan on doing the start from scratch. It's just had enough of the keep switching the XMLs, like mucking around with the layers with the smoothing tool, and not leveling. I didn't level because that does damage, but yeah, I did smooth, and I thought, I've had enough. I keep doing this over and over again, and then it, there's a lot of work, and then there's the stress of it not working right, and yeah, it was enough at that time. Right. Anyway, yeah, let's just have a look. I think we did all the slurry in that already earlier this morning. No, we didn't. But I'm quite happy with how we're doing for straw, plenty. Yeah, well, I'm happy with that. Now, the other thing is, I was thinking about this as I was doing the animals, and I was thinking, yeah, of course you can just let your animals grow up, but optimally, you really would sell a certain amount of those. Really, you're selling 77, aren't you, always? Well, in our sort of thing, whichever 77 is going to reproduce, or if it was a 38 one, yeah, pubescent, reproduction 50, Yeah, so we need to be looking, I think it's 2 more sleeps. So it'd be August, and that's also the month that or it might be the month before, because we've got to do it the month before, otherwise we are wasting the births of the animals. Right, so 8 o'clock. Have we looked at everything? Oh, just check the lime. Yeah, the producing of lime. So I've been trying to switch it off. Ah, no, I have done it. So how much did we produce? Oh, was that all? I thought we'd pick some stones up. Obviously not. No, I didn't. So, right, we've got 7. Is that... We've only got to do the grass field one more, and I think we've got some lime in it, if I remember rightly, in the last episode. So we might actually do it. If not, do you know something? We'll just buy another bag of lime. Yeah, I'm not worried about an 8-ton bag for 1,200. So 8 o'clock till 8. Oh, check the sales. I know I will have done. This is really my way of saying what was on sale. Yeah, it is. 8 o'clock. Oh, that must have hit the hour. Right, smashing. Really like the buzzing of bees or something. Wow. Right. Another Bredel. A fantastic. Oh, now that, look at the price of that. GA15131. That is amazing. 21 grand. Phenomenal. Speed till a 12.5 meter and another Bredel. Well, you know, as much as it's good, and that is the biggie actually, we're already all right, truthfully. So we're going to say thank you very much, but we'll pass. Right, food and animals. Let's have a quick look and see if I was right. Or is it... Yeah, we would need to sell some of them. If I'm right, half of them, which would leave 35, 36, 37, 38 or 39. So we would leave 39, and that 39 would then... Are we going to lose some? What is the optimal amount to sell? Because you've got to sell them before they reproduce, not otherwise you lose the babes, don't you? Is how the base game treats it. So, whereas when you've got the enhanced animal, it basically sells them for you directly. So, right. So then we need to... Yeah, so let's do the slurry. Let's do the slurry and everything. Yeah, we will. I know it's a little... yeah, it is a little... But then again, yeah, I suppose really when you consider this type of thing, it's not really doing that. You would have proper hoses that would go from that into those portals, or you'd have to do it directly into the portals, and these portals don't open, so it's it's an approximation, isn't it, really? So it's not... Yeah, no points in getting too bent out of shape over it, really. To go and grab the telehandler, my favourite telehandler. Oh, what is? Yeah. Oh, I can hear like the buzzing of flies or something. Oh. Yeah, I do like this. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it's another thing I miss. It's surprising what you do miss, the little things, and that to me is... No, we're alright for straw still, I think. Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll do some straw. Right, which one? Oh, neither of those, because they've both got... Let's have a look, how much? 14 tons, right, okay, so we want... Let's grab one of the tractors, and let's grab the Forterra, I say. No. You there. Oh, perfect, and you are actually right near the one we want. Right, let's stick this, let's reverse in. Yeah, the cotton's growing nicely. Just got to do its little flowery things. Well, it is a way off though, to be honest. We're going to be concentrating on animals, and I think it will be one more cut. I do think so. Yeah, I didn't think we'd get another cut in, but I think we will. Smashing. Which is the best way to approach this, I think, like that. Yeah, I don't really like doing them front on like this. Yeah, it doesn't quite look. Oh, that's not bad. It's not bad. Usually you like straddling a little bit, not quite in, but that was for once actually not bad. Yeah, usually I like to do it sideways. You're literally approaching the side, but sometimes, yeah. No, too close to the field. I'll stick to what I just did, because yeah, I don't want to be risking going on the crop. Or healthy respect for that. Worked quite nice, that did. Yes, I am looking for. At the minute, there's a lot on, and I always think that's why I've said that I didn't want to do that again. I remember once when I did have about 7 Let's Plays on the go at once, and it's way too much. It's stupid, but you often get caught up. It's a bit like Silver Run. You think, oh, I've got to do Silver Run because everyone's stuck with me, so I'm gonna like sort of do Silver Run as well, and then something else pops up and you think, yeah, I'll just do a little mini series, and then you think, oh no, I'll make it into a full-grown Let's Play. But yeah, and then all of a sudden you look and you think, oh, I've got a lot on, and it's a commitment. So yeah, it's I'm trying to get back now to and I do think it plays on your minds. I do. You realise that gulp moment where you think, ooh, I've really taken on a bit too much, and that adds pressure as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward really to thinning the Let's Plays out, but there's a lot of work to do. In the last year there always is. Neverland's coming on apace. We've just got the episode where we're going to do the planting. That's going to be a monster. And then obviously the grass cutting and all the rest of it for the last year. So there's a lot to do. Yeah, that's it. And then there's obviously Horsch, what we're on now, which that likewise we're in the last year, and the cotton harvest. I mean, we've got another mow. The mowing on this it's massive. It really is a huge episode always. And then of course there's going to be the monster cotton harvest, which is why I'm not going to I was thinking, I was really tempted to buy another cotton field, and I thought, it's alright, but you've got an awful lot of other things on. You've got to be balanced. You can't overdo it. Yeah, it would be nice to go out, but you can't go out with a bang on every single one, or go massive always. Just, it's already large. You've done well enough, and also I think natural growth is what I was thinking. We've naturally done this we had a lot of money, so we bought a field. We've done that. I know we could, but it's the last year, and I know that. So I just want to stick to what we actually did naturally, and that's it, really. Not to sort of buy someone else's field. And I know there's nothing wrong with it. It does happen. Of course it does. If you happen to buy the field at the time before the harvest, then you would obviously get what's in the field, including all the work that the farm. I doubt very many farmers would actually sell, because most of the time, although I don't know, I suppose, desperate times and all that, sometimes a cost can happen and you've got to sell your field. It does happen. So yeah, I suppose it really isn't as cut and dry as that. Right, so then let's stick you in a little bit. Right, so what are we going to do we want to do some root crop? I think we're still alright. It's going down ever so a little tiny bit. Oh no, I reckon yeah. Let's go and do a root crop. Right, we're going to do this properly as well. We're going to wash that bucket as you would do in real life. And then we're going to go and get another bucket, yeah, because we really haven't needed that much of it. It's done very well. Very, very well. Yes, so this is me observing the fact that that would be mucky. And we wouldn't want to be putting root crop in that, would we? We would be wanting to wash all of that residue off, and probably in real life we'd be doing some kind of decontamination as well. Yeah, not bleach, but you know what I mean, something similar, really. Yeah, I personally think so. Right, root crop, sneak down here. Yeah, we've literally got all of that excess fertilizer now. It's all gone. So what is yeah, it is. Oh, that's a point. How are you going to tackle? It's the middle of the field bit. Is there any? Yeah, there is. I'm thinking about it. We can go all the way around the edge of. No. We'll have to try and dart. I think it's thin. This bit's thin on this side. It's only thickened the bit leading from the road there. So really, I've gone the totally wrong way. Very silly of me. But I think it is big enough for us to go down, if I remember right. It's just, yeah, don't do what I did on Stone Valley, where you like dart across. And yeah, that did teach me a lesson. Yeah, when you try to do these too narrow, and then you're always gonna, and then you get that moment where you've ruined crop, and you think, I mean, this is a little bit narrow. In fact, yeah, this is a bit Stone Valley-ish, but I never intended to come down this particular way. It's enough to be careful. Yeah, the other way, of course, there's plenty. Yeah. Yeah, the way now, this way that we're going now, straight ahead, there's loads of room. Right, so then. Oh. Why can I not fill the bucket? Yeah, it's alright, this is, but it is a little bit annoying. You know, that you can't... Yeah, it really is faffy. That you can't sort of complete your buckets because it does this skipping thing. I understand, I can see what's trying to be done, but it's not quite right. When you can't fill your bucket and it skips first, it should surely get to 100%, and then it should just sit in there and push anything outside, not fill your bucket. Nah, but it probably is. It's true, you know. But it is. It's not perfect. It really isn't. But it's still fantastic. Right, so then. 2.5 tons of this. I think we'll top that up quite nicely. It's about right, I think. Yes, brilliant. Right, what's my alarm telling me? It's time for work. Yeah, we're alright. I'm not going to literally dart off this very second though, but I think actually we're not far off, really. Did I check this? I did check the sales list today, yeah, I did. It was fantastic. Right, so, yeah, that is true about the pigs. I think we'll probably do the pigs next session, because I think... Yeah, they are going to reproduce next month, which means we've got to deal with probably half of those, and then that means that the other half would fill up the loss of the 38 that we've taken away. That is right. And then, oh, we've got 2 lots, so we'd actually, yeah, in essence, we'd be taking, well, actually, the best way to handle this will be to take that full 77, and then that 77 is going to replace the 77 that we've taken to market. Of course, these haven't got as old as the other ones, but 650 times 77 is better than not doing anything. So yes, I think we'll definitely be doing that next session, is the animals, take them to market. So that is, yeah, there's nothing more to do for now. All that remains to be said for this session is, I'm just trying to think, yeah, no, everything's done. It is. Oh, we didn't put the manure in. No, we didn't actually. Let's stick that in. Let's not make any additional jobs for next session. Let's stick that into there as I've just switched the engine off, and that's going to be on the trigger, so it won't let me in as well. So let's quickly start that. Let's be thorough. I do love the fact we got this lorry. Yeah, I'm quite chuffed. And it hasn't terribly struggled. I thought it might struggle a bit with that, but it hasn't. It was very fine. So that is fantastic, it really is. Right, so then, have I got... I think we're doing the lossless, aren't we? So we need this really for making the digestate or the slurry into fertilizer. So yeah, this is really important now. I think I'm right in saying that. I think we're doing lossless, and then obviously what we will do is, yeah, there's 10, and how much is there of slurry? Let's just see. 29. I think what we're going to do, how much digestate? I think we're going to switch that off and do that, and we'll also just do, no, we'll stick that on, then we'll stick the slurry on when it runs out of manure, because it's going to run out of manure before it runs out of slurry. In fact, no, do them both like that, I think. Shall we just, yeah, let's speed up a couple of hours. Take this till 10. It's not going to hurt. The animals aren't going to be born or anything like that. And it will just allow that to sort of tick through, and then we can switch one of them off once it's actually done. Because I think it'll only take a couple of hours. I think, because it's a fairly beastly process. It is quite amazing. Yeah, I know we've not got a lot. We're talking mini amounts, but it's just nice to deal with what we've got. So we've got 19 tons of slurry. 9 of manure. That's sold little bits. I did see it. Yeah, 9 tons of manure. It's probably another. Yeah, so it's done the digestate one. We can switch that off. Manure, so yeah, just take till 11. Come on, let's do this. Would be nice to sort of finish the process. In fact, we can watch it really. Time still flows at the same speed. Yeah. Oh, it's not quite as fast as you think, but then your mind always exaggerates things like this. But yeah, I think another 1 or 2 hours and that'll pretty much be gone. Yeah, one more, I reckon. And then that is it. Let's wait for the tick. Oh. I would say I'm right. Oh, that'll do. That will do. That's as close as we're going to get, I think. So 1,234,000 euros. No, leave it on dollars. We probably are on Neverland next. So yeah, I've been silly. Muddy Field Store, right? So 1,234,789. Much better than I thought for base game. And we should really go out with quite a bang with doing cotton. Really, the final price should be quite. And then you've also got to take into consideration the monstrous amounts of fields that it's the cost of these. If you look at that, you've got 336,000, so 600 odd thousand of additional. I mean, you've still got to total all these up because it's still the total value of the farm. That's nearly a mil itself. And then there's these two as well, and they were quite a lot. I remember when we sold one to earn some cash and then bought it back, I was like, Gordon Bennett's 300,000. So yeah, we've easily got well over 2 million in land, well over. So that is quite amazing. And yeah, I'm not going to include the sheds. Obviously, we've got 400 grand white elephants that I call the BGA. We've got this as well. That was 200 and something grand. I know it's not worth that. I'm just sort of totting up. So like there's And then, of course, there's all of our fantastic equipment, which has a value to us, even if a lot of it is valueless now. But yeah, all that remains to be said for this session is I hope you're going to stick with me on the last little bit of this Let's Play and see how well we did. Yeah, well, we're not quite there yet. We've still got a few sessions to go. So, yeah, but all I'm going to say is goodbye for now.